still got plenty of time to get things right before the playoffs.
And the Clippers starting five. Speedy in at point guard. Zhang is out there with Griffin. Then it's Evan Turner, and it's Redick in at the shooting guard position.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The pass to Speedy. Pass to Dang. Here's Speedy. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Timberwolves at Target Center.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building, and there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
The Celtics shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
You know, this season versus last, they've seen a decrease in their success at the free throw line.
Thomas. Second chance shot. Gortat misses.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Redick kicks to Griffin. Pass to Speedy. To the paint. Here's Dang. Some solid defense from Johnson.
There was just enough defensive pressure to get him off balance and cause that shot to go awry.
And Thomas, here we go. Nice D from Speedy.
Yeah, scoreless here early after their first 4 shots. They right now are searching for a bucket.
There's the dish to Zhang. Redick passes to Griffin. Here's Speedy. Gortat covering. And the shot's good from Speedy.
You might not think of him as a laser three-point shooter, but that shot was there for him, and he had to take it.
The Celtics have gone 0 of 4, missing their first 4 field goals here. Thomas kicks to Bradley. Lets the 3 fly, and that one's good. Bradley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Here's Speedy. 7 points in the game. It's Redick on the wing. Puts one up from 19. Gortat with the rebound.
Well, I think the defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
It's Redick on the wing. Griffin sets the screen for Redick to the paint, and Griffin slams it in.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
That's good.
Johnson with the basket.
Here's Speedy. He's coming off a 25-point game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis.
But what stood out for me was his gorgeous playmaking out there. I mean, over and over, he was finding his teammates in a great position to score.
Celtics trail by 5. Let's send it out to DB, who caught up with head coach Brad Stevens. Doris?
I asked him how he was going to slow down Blake Griffin in this one, and he told me, any way we can. He went on to add that he didn't really have any one answer for Blake because he is such a dynamic player, adding, you see the dunks in the highlight reels, but he can hurt you in a lot of other ways as well. Really, we just have to throw everything we can his way. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. For Boston, they've gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Out on the floor for the Celtics. So for the Clippers, platoon swap here for the Clippers. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Boston trailing. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Johnson is out there with Gortat. And it's Buchanan in at the small forward spot. That's the Boston 5. Feeds to Johnson. Down low. Clock at 6. And stolen by Jang. Here's Speedy. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came upright with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. On up the court. Here's Dang. And good. Work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. And now a 9-point Los Angeles lead. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for Los Angeles.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Yeah, another thing they've done well, guys, a lot of steals in the first half. Really getting after it defensively.
We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. That's good. Clippers leading by 7. Thomas with the steal. Lays it in off the breakaway. Thomas got 4 this quarter.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals. That allows you to get out of transition.
And again, the Clippers good for 2.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
That is good. 9 points for Johnson.
You know, that's been a big part of their offense in the early stages. I mean, their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range, right at the rim.
And, Clark, they might as well keep doing it. I mean, attack the basket until the defense makes an adjustment.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
The shot's good from Speed.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
Bradley kicks to Thomas. He feeds it to Johnson. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And, guys, this game won't be close for long if they keep giving up dunks like that.
No, it won't, Jay. You're right. A glaring error defensively and letting him get all the way to the basket that time.
But it's only 2 points. I mean, it was flashy, no doubt, but still.
So the clock runs out with this.
Here we go, Boston. Now. Here we go, Boston. Now coming up.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half of basketball.
Talk about complete control. Everything working in this one. For Speedy, he's got 13 points and also a block shot. This is something special. I mean, he hasn't missed a single shot.
It's really hard to put in words just what he's doing out on the floor.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. Speedy, he's in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Evan Turner. Then it's Borgie Day. And it's Redick in at the 2-guard spot. Gortat laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Gortat's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Celtics. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves played just phenomenally. He ended with 25 points, and that was just part of the story. He came away with a double-double for his troubles in that one. His performance, just another outstanding outing that has become more and more common for him.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes those hot streaks can last for days, and I'm sure they'll be feeding him the basketball, hoping he's still got that mojo working.
Well, they ought to. I mean, when you got a thoroughbred like him, I think you got to ride him for as long as he'll carry it.
Johnson, good.
And when you've got that much of a size advantage on your defender, that's how you take advantage of it.
It'll go. The Boston lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Turner.
Griffin created the space for that shot.
For Boston, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Johnson outside. The Celtics working the ball around now. Thomas with the ball. 6 points for him. Just 5 on the clock. And it's denied.
Move it.
Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Thomas. That's good. Griffin's got his second bucket.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Now here's Thomas. Guarded closely. No luck. So the Clippers will take it the other way.
He continues to struggle from the field. But luckily for him and his team, his teammates have been able to pick him up and get the job done.
And it's Turner off the drive to the wing right side. Speedy. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
That makes 3 in a row to start the second half.
Well, it was the Boston Celtics winning their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from 3.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And that one's good.
Assist goes to Avery Bradley. Los Angeles timeout.
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Let's spread the floor and isolate it.
Los Angeles.
Spacing.
Here's Carter Williams. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Stoudemire, the screen. Now Carter Williams. Shot clock at 6. Here's Haston. No good from outside. Clippers trail by 4. And there's the pass to Speedy. Griffin with it. Biyombo on him. There's Crawford with the 3. Good. Crawford's got 5 now.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want.
Carter Williams dishes to Stoudemire. Now one against Green. Here's Haston. They get it back. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Defensively, they've played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
Another factor here tonight has been the amount of points they've scored off turnovers.
And the Clippers making a switch here. O'Brien's checked in.
How about the feel and the awareness he had there, finding his teammate behind the defense on the break?
Dives for it. Out of bounds. Boston takes possession.
Celtics ball.
We get a moment now to view the league's stingiest defenses. The Clippers number 1.
Great defenders both individually and collectively. I mean, you can tell they really love accepting that challenge. They can stifle you at that end of the floor.
Now here's Carter Williams. He's covered closely. Biyombo kicks to Stoudemire. He dishes it to Carter Williams. From deep three-point range, and it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
And now a chance, Kevin, to see how the last month has fared for the Clippers. First in field goal percentage, first in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on creating terrific opportunities for one another. And with the time left, they still can go 2 for 1.
Boy, they got to do it fast. They must hurry from here.
Dishes to Stoudemire. Out of bounds. Celtics ball as Boston keeps possession.
I tell you what, he clearly had a brain freeze on that one. You might just as well keep going straight to the bench.
Here's Carter Williams. Gets the 14-footer to fall. Carter Williams has got his first points in this one.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
And the basket by West.
Exactly what they want right there. Continue to get good looks.
And here is Carter Williams. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Here's Crawford, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
That is up-tempo basketball at its best. So much easier to operate in the open court when a steal triggers the break.
And really, basketball is about rhythm, and that.
Here we go, Boston. Now coming onto the court are your Celtics dancers.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. The Clippers in the lead. Thomas is the point with Bradley to his side. Then it's Gortat. Then there's Allen. And it's Buchanan in at the 4. That's the Boston 5. Turner passes to Speedy. To the inside. Here's Dang.
Up there with the release.
And, Greg, that has him S-H-H-E, shaking his head. Tough miss that time.
3 on 3. And the layup's good off the glass. Redick's got the first points up on the board here in the fourth for the Clippers. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Clippers.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
The shot's good from Speedy. Speedy's got 20.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
There's a screen by Gortat. Thomas kicks to Bradley. That's good. It's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 assists here tonight.
Defensively, they can't afford to back off of him that much. You don't want to be giving up easy threes, especially at this stage of the game.
And the Celtics making a change here. Johnson's checked in. Kicks it to Turner. Here's Speedy. He's guarded by Thomas. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Evan Turner.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
5 straight baskets, Greg, resulting from assists. They're playing as one unit out there.
Pass to Buchanan to tie it up. It's rebounded by Speedy. Clippers leading by 3. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
Yeah, really left him no choice there, Greg. I mean, he had to foul and keep him from converting the easy bucket.
And the first one drops.
Come on, let's go. Keep it going, keep it going.
And so he makes both from the line. Now, here's Thomas. Here's Johnson. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. It's going to be on Blake Griffin.
It's been a stellar outing in this one for Johnson. He has 15 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
He can just change a game with his defense, and he's thrown off their rhythm completely the last several possessions.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Here's Speedy. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
Greg, he got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And both free throws good for Redick.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Celtics trail by 4. Thomas dishes to Bradley. Evan Turner grabs the board.
Boy, there was no hand in his face right there. I thought for sure he was going to knock that down.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Punches it down with pop.
Rubs it in. It looks like a little deeper with the hanging finish.
I tell you what, they are not backing off at all, are they?
Here's Gortat, and the rejection by Jang. Here's Speedy. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. The Celtics have gone 3 of 7 from the floor in the fourth. That's a 42% mark in the quarter. Redick against Thomas. The feed now to Gortat. It's Bradley on the wing. Just 5 to shoot. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Biyombo is checked in for Boston. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Jamal Crawford. He's checked in for J.J. Redick. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Johnson over to help. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. First one falls for him.
You know, you've got to like the fact that they're getting to the line. And on top of that, they're making their free throws in this half. That bodes well going forward. Well, this team does not waste opportunities at the foul line. They make the opponents pay when they foul them. If they get sent to the line, they're cashing in.
Pass to Thomas. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. Pulls it up. The shot's good from Speedy. Speedy's got 15 points here in the second half.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Offensive rebound, Bradley. And the rejection by Jang. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Jang. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Hi, guys. Over that break, I was able to catch the message Brad Stevens was giving to his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Excellent communication on the inbound play there, guys. He got in a good position, and the pass was as it needed to be, on time and on target.
Crawford outside. Inside. Can't get it to go. Good D by Thomas. Celtics trail by 8. To the middle. Biyombo, the pass to Thomas. Nice shot from 10 feet out.
There's been a change in his game compared to what we saw in the first half. I mean, he's scoring with a lot of confidence now.
Here's Speedy. Rebound, Boston. Biyombo's got his 5th rebound in this one. Passes it to Thomas. To the left side wing. Buchanan. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as much as 10. The dish to Griffin. Out to Turner. Wide open. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Griffin. And the Clippers lead by 8.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
All right, fans, let's get up. Let's get loud for your Celtics dancers.
Here's Bradley. Johnson the screen. Outside Thomas. Kept alive by Boston. Here's Buchanan. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. There's 42 seconds left in the game. So they foul intentionally. Outside Turner. And he commits the intentional foul. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And Boston has possession. Near the three-point line, it's Thomas. They get the rebound. And the shot is good from Johnson.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with the soft touch to match.
And they go to the intentional foul. He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws are good. And it's an 8-point game. .27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Thomas with another miss.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
He kicks to Johnson. It's Bradley on the wing. Feeds it to Johnson. Out to the wing. The tray. Off target with that shot. The Clippers with the win. This was a very strong.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Thank you, Kevin. And now we get a chance to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth quarter performance. He really had the
This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal.
The 2K Sports
all
pregame
wins,
show.
no losses.
Season's greetings. Happy holidays. Welcome, thank you for joining us. It's a very special Christmas edition. Ernie Johnson of 2K Sports here with the always jolly Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Jolly. Yeah, and
Do you have my gift?
Maybe I do have. Did I get the gift that you sent me, or do I have a gift for you?
Either or.
No, neither.
Well, I'll get you two of those.
We have a song for you, Ernie.
What's that?
Hit the beat, Kenny. Ho, ho, ho. Open up your door. It's Santa Claus, and guess what, y'all?
Tonight, we'll be watching the Los Angeles Clippers playing against the Orlando Magic. We've seen a lot of quality basketball from this Orlando team lately. They've gone 4-1 over the last 5, playing pretty well, and they're looking to build on that tonight. And as we take a few moments here, Shaq, to turn basketball IQ.
We about to play against that nigga Brian. We better be on some strong shit.
The other dog.
We're live, the home of the Magic, the Amway Center in beautiful Orlando, Florida. Looking at the last game for the Orlando Magic, it was a win against Miami. And only a single point of separation there. Great game. It came right down to the wire.
How about the athleticism?
Started off with a foul.
On display defensively in that win.
Yeah, it was reflected in their shot block total, Greg. I mean, they were very disruptive, which I think is a combination of hustle and muscle.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Speedy in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Turner. Then there's J.J. Redick. There's 37 seconds left in the first. Here's Speedy. 32 points for him last game against Boston. He feeds it to West. Wide open look. And there's the bucket from Speedy. Speedy's got his first points of the game. The Magic trail by 3. The pass to Hezonja. They set the pick. Oladipo outside. And he hits it to tie the game up. Oladipo's got 5 points so far.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job.
It's all tied in Orlando. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere.
That nigga Brown high as shit on the
got a
court.
chance to hear from LeBron.
Oh my fucking God.
And I'm able to
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation.
The three.
Some guys get it,
he missed.
and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Well, up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen from Orlando, what do you guys see?
Just
I found
very
everything.
aggressive on the offensive
Everybody
side
getting
of the ball,
fouled. You get a
attacking
foul.
the
You
rim
get
in
a
this
foul.
first quarter. A lot of
No
trips
easy
to
ones.
the free throw line.
Taking full advantage of playing at home, and the fans have really helped them here.
Payton and Fournier, they're the guards. Hezonja's out there with Bogut, and it's with Julia in at the 5 down low. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. And let's now go to the sideline. We'll catch up here with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Celtics got down to business. He dropped in 32 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. It was a performance for the ages. One that will have the whole league talking.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents
terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on a roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Here's what Orlando's going with right now. Vucevic checked in for Pachulia.
What the
Aaron
fuck?
Gordon comes in for Hezonja. And it's Payton in for Victor Oladipo.
Oh, great defense
They
there.
everything.
Anticipated the play and got there first.
And not afraid to put his body on the line either, Greg. He took a shot for the team in that situation.
Now here's Payton. He's covered closely. Vic by Vucevic. For 3, Fournier. Blake Griffin pulls it in.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
That's good, in the Orlando lead is
I say he missed so on a layup,
to
homie.
just 2 on the basket from Crawford.
He was the first one to react to that miss. Excellent anticipation on his part. A hustle play on the putback by him.
James kicks to Gordon. Pick by Vucevic. Gordon dishes to Fournier. Here's the screen. Shot clock at 6.
He gonna pull
To the
that.
paint. Here's Vucevic. Lays it up and in on a nice reverse. Vucevic has got the lead up to 4 now for the Magic. Los Angeles has gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory.
How about
Comes
that
down the court.
fantastic finish and the aggressive move, too, Kevin?
Trying to send a message, Clark, with that slam, I think.
And I'm not sure if it was text or email, but he definitely threw that one down.
Out of bounds, the Clippers take possession.
Who watching this drawing? You mean? Leave a comment. Subscribe to the channel. Tell a friend. Tell a friend.
Off the inbound. No good from Speedy.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
They set the pick. Gordon, the pass to Fournier. From the arc. No good from LeBron. The Clippers have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Goes up on the wing.
What the fuck?
The shot's good from Speedy. And that'll tie this game up.
I didn't mean to do that, but I did. Yeah. I didn't mean to do it, but I did.
Top rebounding teams in the NBA this season. 5th on the list, the Magic.
You know, it's not necessarily a glamorous stat, but make no mistake, their top-notch board work has been a huge key to their success.
Dickhead, try again.
To the middle.
Bang bang.
And he uses the glass on the lane. That's 7 points for Jamal Crawford. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Clippers.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
They've gotten their fair share of points off turnovers so far tonight, too.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
The Clippers have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far.
Ooh. Slip.
And
one. Nigga. And one.
Well, here in the second, not as listless. They're
wow.
showing some signs of life offensively.
That's how you shoot out shit.
Themselves. After a tough start, they're back on track.
The Magic trail by 3.
Right here with him. You know, it's bad court, but you know.
Fournier kicks the
it is what it is. Ooh. That nigga jumped from that 3-point line.
And that's a punch to the jaw. This game as tight as it can be, and he pulls something.
Somebody got to keep running from
we
me.
might not even see in the All-Star game, Kevin.
But Clark, I don't know if they planned it out too far in advance. That was one of those things that you know, just
I think it was premeditated.
I really don't. I think he's one of those guys that just plays off of instinct.
Don't pass it
They
back.
don't mind him making those kinds
Swing
of
it.
plays, even in a close game.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. It's good. Nice touch from Speedy.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Orlando's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James.
That's how you play
Kevin,
defense.
let's see how the Clippers have performed over the last few weeks.
First and everything.
First in free throw percentage. And they're also ranked #1 in taking care of the ball. Not many turnovers. They value possessions like no other.
You said it all right there. The hottest shooting team in the league. And that tells you not only are they shooting it well, but they're also focused on
scared, nigga. Pull it in your
opportunities for one another. And really smart to draw his man out to the perimeter. He's giving up too much size to be effective inside.
Showed nice basketball IQ. I agree, Greg. I mean, if he finds his spot on the perimeter,
give me that little bitch. Boys over Brian. That's what we doing out here. Ooh, the three. Oh, step up. Catch out. Wow.
Shot's good on the assist by West. West has got 3 assists tonight.
Well, they've gone on this run. The ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with this pass.
Here's Gordon, and it's good.
Ooh, good tee. Good tee.
Yeah, terrific play right there. Great strength to finish through the contact.
That's exactly how it should be done. Get the bump, concentrate on the shot, and you'll get the bucket too.
And the Magic making a change here as Anya's checked in. And then for the Clippers, O'Brien, he's checked in for Griffin. And JJ
That's how you space the court out. You know what I mean? That's how you space the court.
Yeah, and anytime you can make more than
big
half
ass
of
black
your
nigga I
shots,
got guard.
you'll take that.
Fucking number
The Magic
5.
trail by 5. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
He
Passes to
trying to
Lasagna.
get a shot.
The dish to Oladipo.
That's what it is. Oladipo.
By Bogut. Clock at 6.
Oladipo. Oladipo.
Off a shot.
He got that.
Rest
Oh,
with
he
some
did.
nice D.
And typically he has the touch to finish.
Hey,
He's in tight.
all the way.
Not sure on that possession.
Fuck it.
Oh, no. Bad time to slip up there, Kevin. They got to stay focused.
What?
And taking the technical there is
That
the
is
last
some
thing.
bullshit. I should have pulled that. I don't know why I hit X.
And the first half.
They called a check on him. They pulled the tech out the sleeve and was like, we giving out checks today. Drawn. I never ever see them act like this.
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far.
A nice quarter for Speedy. He's got 14 points. He has
14 points, he about to double it, dude.
Hey, Clark, he's just done a great job defensively.
Speedy's checked in for Jamal Crawford.
That nigga ugly.
And Orlando has possession. Trailing by 4. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks.
Damn, that shit was a fucking head up.
Game homestand. Setting the floor for the Clippers. Speedy, he's in at point guard. Griffin is out there with Jang. Then it's Turner. And it's Redick in at the 2. To the left wing. Here's Speedy, covered by Payton. Outside Turner. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by Vucevic. Redick against Payton. Picked by Vucevic. Knocked away. Heat got the loose ball, but that will be a backcourt violation.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Redick. He's averaging about 7 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And for him, it's all about getting better each time he takes the floor.
And with him, I think it's a matter of focus, avoiding distraction, on the court, off the court. Becoming a pro is what it's about.
Oh, shit.
Some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
He got that one.
Oladipo misses.
Oh, he didn't.
Well, the effort was there, but he just couldn't quite fight his way
Let
through.
the ball.
Jang against Oladipo. Speedy.
Wow.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
And you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, he attacked, got to the line a bunch, and cashed in on his chances.
Getting buckets all 18 up here.
This year, but not really enough to raise any red flags or become alarmed about it.
Nope. Oh, you crippled.
LeBron James on the wing.
Oh, he folded. What you gonna do? What you gonna do? You gonna set a pick. You gonna run around it.
Off the screen, and it's good on
You
the
get a
wing.
bucket.
Vucevic has got 8 points.
You got a bucket right there.
Lanes to the hoop now with consistency.
Wham.
5 buckets in a row from the bench.
Wham.
And on the flip
Bang bang.
side, Greg, the defenders have to show more
A
fight.
little tall.
For more resistance here.
Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
He hit me with a step back behind the court like he was doing something. Oh, you should have swung it.
Vucevic dishes to Payton. That's
Fuck you
good.
talking about?
You gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of grinded out.
You shoot one.
That's the kind of look they can continue to go with. Maybe that'll help them
Yo.
create some separation on the scoreboard.
Turner passes to Dang. Marvelous lead pass, and he throws it down.
And guys, right now, the defense mentally not there. Can't afford too many of those in a close game like that.
I ain't kicked shit. Better kick these nuts. Who ball is it?
Can
It's
swing
probably
on
yours.
plays like that, Kevin, especially
Yep, man,
when
some
the
that
finish
shit.
has that
Man,
much
some that
thunder on it.
shit. Yep, man, some that shit.
Payton drives in.
You don't want to do that.
Rebounded by
Backboard.
Speedy. Clippers leading by 3. He
Ooh.
kicks to Turner.
Should cash out, top pass
And
up.
another 3 for the Clippers.
Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4
The
attempts.
3 ball. We're gonna take this time out though. What? Fuck.
We've got a moment here. Let's now see who the league's top scorers are. Freak number
I'm the
one.
top scorer
LeBron
out this
James second.
pup.
Anytime these two guys are on the floor, one of them to go off, if not both of them.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. It's
Take
deflected
it.
and
Oh, we
thrown
out.
by Jang. Here's Speedy. 19 points in the game. The shot no good.
I'm right here with him. I'm right here with him. What you want? Oh, he gonna pull a three.
The Clippers grab the miss. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
And they ran their offense nearly to
That's how you get an
perfection.
assist out here.
Very few
I
possessions.
only got 4.
were
I'm
wasted.
saying like
Yeah,
I.
they put the mute button on them that time. I mean, in front of a hostile crowd, they
What the
never let
fuck?
the fans get going. They silenced them over and over.
You know what? Fuck this game.
Isaiah is checked in for Aaron Gordon. And Los Angeles.
I got fouled out. How many shots I got? 4, 6 fucking fouls.
Going to change here as well.
One
Jeff
more and I'm
Green.
done.
He's checked in for Blake Griffin. It's stolen by Green. Jumps up. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam.
And I like how he puts himself in position there to finish on the break.
Yeah, you know, that's what we call seeing and feeling the game. Excellent read of how that play was going to develop and where the ball was going. That's stuff that you oftentimes can't teach, Greg.
Fournier for 3. The shot is off.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Bitch, I cash out, cash out. Got a couple shoes I don't even wear.
Pass to Isaiah.
He gonna pull that. Oh, I would have pulled
Looking
that.
to end the
All right,
run.
there you go.
Good, and the assist goes to James. Isaiah's got 8.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go. Boy, he's just dangling from the rim after sending it through there.
You can see which team now has the swagger Clark right now.
Yeah, it's with them.
And guys, that swagger can backfire because you don't want to get your opponent a little too riled up.
And Fournier kicks to James. No good. Great D that time from Green. Clippers leading by 12 and out of bounds.
Nigga, am I in the stands?
Will gain possession.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
For the Magic, Andrew Bogut.
What the fuck is on my man's feet? Man,
So the
some
big
that
win
shit.
by Orlando.
Game over. What the fuck?
Post-game show.
Change this whole layup. My man's out here looking
Thank you,
real
Kevin.
good.
And now let's move on to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game,
Freak.
LeBron James. Let's go to Shaq.
We lost.
What can you say about his performance?
We all know, anytime you got LeBron James on the floor, he's going to bring that will to win. He has so many tools in his arsenal.
Probably did lose.
And that'll do it for
They
tonight.
clearly
For Kenny
fucking
Smith,
following the book
Shaquille
on it.
O'Neal, Kevin.
Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. Fuck y'all niggas. Alright, we're gonna spot 2. Fuck that game. It was like they playing the real niggas. Call a foul. That nigga black. Call it technical. And now it's back to some killer shit. Cause y'all know what these snitches get. I'm hitting shit. Full 5 of my extended clip. I changed my man layup. I'm about to travel to the Sixers though on some shit. I should do it too. Fuck it, where they at? Yeah, I'm trying. Yo, fuck that. Give me the Sixers, you mean? Yo, how do I change this nigga? Oh, player upgrade, right? No. 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 How the fuck do I change my man's shoes? Is it endorsements? No. Connections? No. Ah, fuck it. Exit. Fuck 2K18. Buy that shit. Rock it out with 16. I forget how to change that nigga layup. That's like, oh well. It is what it is. Not one time on that shit taste for a bitch. Just never shed tears for a bitch. I never shed tears for a bitch. I mean, I ain't shed tears for a bitch, but I shed tears for a bitch, but I shed no tears for that chick, cause what? We won't shed tears for these bitches. What? We just make it rare on these bitches. Then we what? We just be. Oh shit. Oh. I'm on that Nina. Who texted my phone? Hey nigga. Get that drawing done. Yeah. I'm done in LA. Take me back home. Take me home to Philly.
It's the 2K Sports
we getting all
Pregame Show.
W's for Philly from now on. All W's
With the
for
Diesel
Philly.
and the Jet, this is Ernie Johnson.
All
Welcome to the
W's for
NBA
Philly.
on 2K Sports.
Me
And it is
home.
Clipper basketball tonight
Sixers
as
just
the Los
home.
Angeles Clippers go up against the
Eagles
Cleveland
took the
Cavaliers
Super
out at
Bowl.
Quicken Loans Arena.
City
And for
catching all
Cleveland, they're not
W's.
satisfied with the record over the last 10 games. Under 500 basketball, just not good enough. Looking to improve tonight. Tonight we're watching Kyrie Irving, former #1 pick
Shoot the three, off the dribble, spot up three, dribble, break you down off the dribble, get you in transition. Which way can he beat you? He's a natural.
Let's take him back.
Who I'm playing? Kyrie, Kevin Love, JR, Tristan Thompson, and who else out here?
This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. They'll play this one here in Cleveland before the Cavaliers head back on the road. They've lost their
Smith
last three
got that.
games, and guys,
Oh.
they like that streak to end tonight
Get
here.
the ball.
And Kevin, things really starting to get out of control. For
Keep
them.
running.
This
Oh my
losing
God.
streak is becoming an embarrassment.
Catch one,
It's
JR.
gonna get worse if they don't figure out a way to stop it soon.
Yeah, sometimes though you just need to make changes, pure and simple. Maybe
Kyrie
you
with
look
the
to
handles.
Shake up that starting lineup.
Kyrie with the
trade, but
dime.
right now, clearly this team has lost confidence, and something's got to give.
And
Kevin
the
Love
Clippers
with
starting five.
I'm
Speedy
in
in at
love
point
with the
guard. Turner is out there with Griffin. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Jang in at the 5.
Catch out.
Drops it in from 11 feet.
There we go.
Got his first bucket
There we go,
Good
dang.
job pulling the trigger when the defense opened up for him. He had an opportunity, took advantage of it.
Nope. Right, chill with you.
Love
Oh.
draws the double. Some nice passing by Cleveland
Smith.
here.
Everybody touch the rock, but who does? I can't.
Feeds to Covington.
Oh,
For
Covington.
three.
That's what he is.
It's good. The assist that time from Smith.
Good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Cleveland on defense. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with San Antonio.
Come on.
And I don't
Come on.
care
Ah,
how much
you messed it up.
grind it out defensively. When you shoot it that poorly, you're going to struggle to win games.
Well, it's not only going to be a struggle.
I was trying to
It's
dunk.
going to be virtually impossible if you shoot as poorly as they did.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
That's an open lane,
And the
too.
foul called on Free. That is his first
Here we
foul
go
of
with
the
the
game.
fouls. I ain't even reach. Can they see Kevin? Kyrie, they be like, if you reach, he teach. That nigga fooled it.
Smith kicks to Thompson.
Oh,
And stolen by
bet.
Jay.
Yo.
I don't like
That's the
that
ball.
decision there on the entry pass. Not with the
Come
defender right there,
on. Oh,
ready to
my
pick it off.
fucking
That's
stars.
terrific defense right there to prevent
Oh,
him from
my
converting in
fucking
close.
Marvin.
Covington kicks to Smith. Irving with it. And Griffin picks him up defensively. Smith.
Wow.
Wide open look. Another three.
Ain't that funny?
What are they thinking leaving him with all that space out there? Do they not know? Have they
Ooh.
not heard that this
Hey.
guy is unbelievable? That's a layup for him.
And stolen by Irving. And Irving
Come
with a
on,
clear
man. You
path to the
can't do
hoop.
that. Layups.
That's good.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends.
You
Very
can't
nicely
do
done
that,
there.
man.
Absolutely. They make the steal. Dividends
she going to-
instantly on the fast break.
Now here's Redick. Taking
Wow.
a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
4 or 5 shots of dropped from them already. Not a bad way to get things started.
Cavaliers leading. First quarter of play, we're about 3 minutes in. Kicks it out to Love. Those 3 pointers off the mark.
He certainly didn't take advantage of the poor defense, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
I tell you what, I think he'd be happy if he can continue to get looks like that.
Oh, you should have waited. No, nigga.
Cleveland's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Irving
Hey,
attacking.
Kyrie, you're not getting no easy ones, my guy. Oh, that's another 3.
Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 6 points for Smith.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford.
My man JR is sharpshooter.
Inside, Griffin, and he slams it one-handed.
Flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
Alright, we down by 2.
Right there, guys.
And
We
really,
down
he
by
does that
2,
one.
bro. He be having open lane. You know, he looking.
You're right, that's like his signature move once he goes airborne.
Irving dishes to Love.
What?
Here's Thompson.
Oh, I thought all them niggas were some shooters.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I need that cut.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Cavaliers.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove.
We be by like, what, 82?
The Cavaliers leading by 17. Taking a look at Los
Damn,
Angeles.
we gotta be down by
Speedy,
17.
he's in at point guard. West is out there with Evan
3.
Turner. Then it's Gorgie Dang. And it's Redick in at the 2-guard spot.
Well, that defense went from poor to no defense at all.
And when he's open like that, you don't see him miss those looks very often.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last
We're down
matchup
by
against the
15.
Magic was simply terrific. He
Ooh,
dropped
bang,
in
bang.
26 points and did his work from a
come on, we
pair
up.
of lines, hitting from both beyond the arc and from the
Take that.
charity stripe. This was
Uh-huh.
the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of
32.
very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents
Oh,
terrified.
somebody step up.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do. Just absolutely dominant.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
West setting the pick for Reddit.
Rookie. Slip.
And stolen by Kyrie Irving.
That was a kick fucking ball.
Irving's got it, the fast break chance.
You got shit.
Well, Irving has simply been great. He has 9 points, and he's been a good on-the-ball defender, too. He's got a pair of steals.
Yeah, he's just made a lot of very heads-up plays, and his defense really has been a difference maker.
Both free throws good from Kyrie Irving.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter. That's superb.
And Tang gets it to go.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Now here's Irving. Tight defense on him. Smith on the wing, beyond the arc. The Clippers grab the miss. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
And that was a shocker. Hard to believe that they dropped the ball, so to speak, on that one.
We're done by 13.
A tough pill for them to swallow.
And to lose it like they did, too. Wow, right at the end, man, makes it even tougher to take.
Outside Irving. And it's Thompson with the jam.
You know, he might be small for a center, but it doesn't really matter because he can jump out of the building.
Here's Tang. Down it goes for his third basket in as many tries.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
It's a pick by Love. Irving drives in, and again it's Cleveland.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Now here's Turner. He's guarded closely. Passes to Speedy. That's another one for him. His fifth.
The floater. Let it blanket. I forgot the way.
Right. 7 shots.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Layups. There we go.
Reddick's got his second bucket of the game to go. The Cavaliers leading by 11. Irving attacking. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
And Irving comes to help. Speedy the pass to West. And here comes Smith leading the fast break. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. 8 points for J.R. Smith.
Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
Out of bounds.
Oh my damn, me already looking stupid. Number 4.
It's the 2K Sports pregame
That's better than
show.
number 9.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll watch the Brooklyn Nets in this one as they go up against the Philadelphia 76ers at Wells Fargo Center. And for Philadelphia, they've been going through a bit of a rough stretch. They struggled in this matchup last season. Only one win for them through 4 games. They'd like to make a statement tonight.
We about to take
And while we have
all
a
the
moment here,
wins.
another discussion topic. Shaq, you are one of the most physical players the league has ever seen. Who would you say right now are the league's most physical players?
Better to me.
But anyway,
You're not sorry to correct me. You take great pleasure in
So, and one of the most humblest.
Both sides try. So let me go on here. You see, point guards. How about Russell Westbrook? Shooting.
Everyone is in their seats here at the Wells Fargo Center.
Get me out there.
Sixers look to grab a win here in Philadelphia. And the Nets head back to Brooklyn after today's contest. And of course, Brandon Jennings. He is proudly wearing the Brooklyn Nets colors for the first time.
You know, I'm really excited about seeing how this team is going to evolve since the trade. I mean, he's a guy that can end up being a key player for him down the stretch.
No doubt about it. I mean, there are some guys you win with, and some guys you win because of. And when you look at him, though not a superstar, he's the type of player that they've been missing. They can really, I think, help this team come together.
All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. So for Brooklyn now, we've got Hollis Jefferson. Brook Lopez is out there at the other. That's Thornton. And it's Jennings in at point guard. Here's Jennings. His last outing, he had 18 points. Screen by Young. Jennings kicks to Lopez. Shot, no good. Excellent D here from Okafor. Speedy the pass to Anderson. Fires the three, and it's good. 3 points on the board on the shot from Speedy.
He can be a weapon if he gets going early from long range.
The Nets still looking like they're getting going. It's a 5-point game. They're coming into this game off that recent loss to Atlanta.
Probably their poorest defensive effort all season long. I mean, at home, that kind of D is not going to cut it. Never mind when you're on the road.
Hey, I don't know, guys. This may be all speculation. Perhaps they had a bad flight into town the night before, and we all know a rough flight in can lead to turbulence on the court.
Here's Hollis Jefferson. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Hawks in Atlanta.
And he was terrific in that game defensively as well, blocking 4 shots on the night.
And Philadelphia has possession. After the basket by Brooklyn. Back to Anderson. Down low. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Really have the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
The team's changing it up here.
What? We down by 3.
We've got 28 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Here's Sloan. He's coming off a 10-point game against Atlanta.
Don't take that shit from me.
To stop him, they sent him to the line over and over, and free throws were a big part of the game.
To the inside. Noel throws it down.
Big man with the big time finish.
Here's Sloan. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Nets lead by... And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And looking at what we've seen so far from the Nets, what do you guys think?
It's all about the depth, really. The bench has been the difference. The bench play really has separated these two teams.
Yeah, it's been a huge advantage for them. That bench has really made a nice contribution.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. We've got Hollis Jefferson. Hickson is out there with Festus Ezeli. Then it's Donald Sloan. There's the pick. Cole the pass to Speedy. Poked away. Here's Sloan. There's the pass to Ezeli. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Sloan. And Hickson now atop the key. 6 to shoot. Here's Markov. And the 3 ball is good. I 9 points in the game so far.
He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep it moving. Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
The Nets with the lead. Here's Sloan. Ring shot on the way. Here's Hickson. And it's Noel with the rebound.
I tell you what, for what's really an elementary shot, he looked a little nervous on that release.
Mason, the pass to Speedy. And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Brooklyn's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Sloan. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Of all the guys you want to leave open out on the perimeter, he is the absolute last guy on the list. Attention to detail. Know your purpose.
Both teams will make substitutions. And in the second,
Damn sure wasn't getting that. I don't care how nice you think you was. You wasn't getting that one. We go to that y'all by 3. Damn sure wasn't getting that layup. Shut up. They all up. Oh my God, really? I'm about to go back to Boston. Nigger. What trash can? What are you talking about? Oh my god, you're annoying.
got it. Let's get the ball inside.
Marcus Smart. That's his second person. Next substitution, Brooke Lopez. Shooting for Philadelphia, Brandon Jennings, taking 2 shots.
You got it. Let's get the ball inside.
2 points, free!
20 seconds. Start it.
The next call timeout. Assisted, J.J. Hickson. Brooklyn ball. Substitution on the court. Brooklyn timeout call.
Men amongst boys tonight. Whew.
Any reason you had such a hard time taking care of the ball tonight?
There's no excuse. I just got to be more deliberate with the choices I make. You get careless with the ball in this league, and teams will make you pay. And that's on me.
Why do you think you had so much success finding your teammates tonight?
Because I got eyes in the back of my head. I pride myself on being able to see the entire floor. Every teammate, every defender. Tonight, like most nights, I was one step ahead of the defense on every possession. I mean, what else can I say? It was magic. No pun intended.
With just having joined this team, are you having any trouble developing chemistry with your new teammates?
Like, I don't even get where a question like that is coming from. We played one game together so far, my man. One game. Of course, it's going to take some time getting used to. But I have every bit of confidence in the coaching staff and my new teammates that this is going to be a great place for me. We're going to win some games, so get ready. All right? I'm out.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. And tonight, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they've played well of late, winning 5 of their last 6 games. Tonight, an opportunity to continue that trend. And guys, the fans always enjoy hearing stories from your playing days. Let's talk teammates. Shaq, who were your favorite guys to play with over the years?
You know, everyone loves the Shaq, and Shaq has 4 rings, but I'm saying it here.
They all
in
love
real
the Shaq.
life. Everybody loves Shaq.
Okay.
I'm sexy, handsome, and qualified. That's what Shaq stands
I
for.
think my question was, who were your favorite teammates?
Let me finish, Ernie. Let me finish. I'm quick to say, hey, I got 4 rings, but I could
You
not,
are quick to say that.
Could not do without Brian Shaw. Brian Shaw was a guy that always looked for me, similar with when how Kenny played with the team. He came down, made sure I got my shots off first. Derek Fisher, we all remember the .04 shot.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free?
It's the city of brotherly love, home of the Liberty Bell, where the 76ers are looking to take on a Western Conference opponent. Happy holidays, everyone, from all of us at 2K Sports. And do we have a present for you today? I'm Kevin Harlan, and here with me today, Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And, of course, DeMar Carroll. We've seen him playing by instinct, still learning the playbook.
Well, we're about to see what the buzz around the league is all about here. Is it all hype, or will it be reality? We're about to find out, along with the fans in this stadium and the people watching at home.
And you can feel the excitement in here today, guys. I mean, anytime you add a player of his caliber, it is going to be a huge lift for your team.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's check out who's on the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. So the Lakers 5 right now. We've got Randall. He's out there with Damari Carroll. Russell is out there with Roy Hibbert. And it's Stevenson in at the 2-guard spot. Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Freak. Inside, down to 5 on the shot clock. And Randall throws it down.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes, like conducting an orchestra.
Anderson passes to Speedy, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now, here's Stevenson, coming off a solid outing against Miami. Excellent D there from Okafor.
Usually, if he gets to the rim, he's converting it into points. But the defense stood tall there.
The drive by Russell. Stevenson with a clean look. And it's Stevenson again missing. For Philadelphia, they've gone 1 of 3 for the field to start this one so far. No good. Great D that time from Hibbert. Well, it was the Los Angeles Lakers winning their last game against the Heat at the American Airlines Arena.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Okafor dishes to Anderson. Here's Speedy. The kick out to Anderson. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Got a piece of it. Pass to Okafor. Here's Speedy. He's defended by Randall. Noel passes to Justice. Sinks the triple.
Justice!
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to catch up with Los Angeles' head coach. He told me that he's looking forward to this matchup. Their first look at this team so far this season. He said they'll look to play up defensively. As usual, their length and shot blocking a great deterrent inside. Kevin?
Great stuff, Doris. Thanks. That's a mantra we're going to hear, I think, a lot from coaches. Defense first.
You know, we always do, but it really rings true with this group. When they get all 5 guys keyed in at the defensive end, I think they make things very difficult for the opponent.
Yeah, and I think every single possession is going to be a battle in this one. That's what I'm expecting anyway.
Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
You know, they've scored several times already here in the first quarter down low. I like that.
It's like a running game in football. When you can pound the basketball inside, it also allows you to control the team's transition.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop chop there with that one hand tomahawk slam?
Russell kicks to Carroll. Russell dishes to Stevenson. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts.
That's just run-of-the-mill for him. A typical day at the office. He's one of the more skilled offensive players out there.
Here's Justice. Sweet little floater. 7 points in the game. 1:49 left to play in the first quarter. Russell passes to Stevenson. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And then in that game, guys, I mean, the beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. So the Lakers 5 right now. They've got Jordan Clarkson, Damari Carroll is out there with Randall. Then it's Roy Hibbert, and it's Stevenson in at the 2. Hibbert, and count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And when the size advantage is as big as it was there, I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
The 76ers trail by 3. Noel, a screen on Stevenson. Anderson passes to Speedy. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Lakers. Hibbert's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Here's Carroll. The rebound by Anderson. Anderson's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Marshall gets the bucket.
Hey guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Stolen by Anderson. To the inside. Here's Speedy. That falls. Great assist by Marshall. And the 76ers lead by 1.
This has been a thriller. You cannot say enough about the way these two teams have competed.
All indications, Greg, are that this game is going down to the wire. I mean, I'd be surprised, actually shocked, if it ended any other way.
Here's Speedy. Following the basket by Julius Randle. Here's Speedy. That one wide left.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position. You could see the frustration on his face.
Clarkson with the ball. Now defended by Speedy. That's good. Clarkson's got 6. The 76ers trail by 3. Passes it to Speedy. The 3. And the 76ers get it back. And it's blocked. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. And it's Stevenson missing. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Nets put on a show. He ended with 19 points and stuffed the stat sheet with a double-double. A standout effort all around. The cherry on top for him, in addition to his outing, was ending the losing streak his team had been suffering through. We all know how big those moments can be for a team, Kevin.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control.
Lakers have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. 50 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Shots good by Clarkson.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
It's Anderson with the drive. Here's Stojic and Hibbert with the block.
He's been anything but his usual self this quarter. It's actually been ugly to see.
Now, here's Clarkson. Defense is right there. Inside. Hibbert hits the bucket. Hibbert's got 9.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
Stolen by Clarkson. Now the Lakers on the break. And he finished it off with a lay-in. And the Lakers lead by 5.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
Philadelphia shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And he makes the first. So both teams changing it up here.
Taking 2 shots.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Stevenson. No good. And the first half comes.
Kevin, thank you, Roy.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. Lakers leading by 4. Speedy, he's in at point guard. Noel is out there with Anderson. Then there's Okafor, and it's Justice in at the 2 spot. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. It falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
Now, here is Russell. He's tightly guarded. Lots of room. The shot no good. And Philadelphia the other way now. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Yeah, a pair of losses for them in their meetings last season. And the cold, hard truth about it, they just had a hard time beating anybody last year.
You know, Greg, those were games where you thought they could get a win. But now they need to forget about it. It's in the past, let it go. And they've got to focus on the present and try to make a better run of it this time.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now, here's Clarkson. Defense right on him. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Okafor against Ilyasova, and that one's good. And that's 10 points for Jahlil Okafor.
And just solid play out of them that time.
Now, here is Russell. Not a lot of room. Lets it go from 11. The rebound by Mason. 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. He nails it. We're tied up.
Easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. Screened by Russell. Three-pointer. And that one good from Clarkson. Clarkson's got 7 points here in this quarter.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
You know, he just hasn't looked right to me. A bit out of sorts, if you will. Something's off with his mechanics, at least as I look at it.
Ilyasova hits the bucket.
Back-to-back threes for him. The defense is slacking off a little.
You've got to respect that three, or he'll give up points in a hurry.
Speedy, and they come right back with their own three-pointer. Speedy's got 10 points. Los Angeles leading by 3. Outside, Russell feeds it to Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Russell. Russell's got 4 assists in the game.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now, here is Russell. Following the miss by Freak. Outside, Russell. Here's Clarkson. Again, Los Angeles.
His switch has definitely been flipped to on this quarter, guys.
They play the clock right, they can go 2 for 1.
You just got to time it up right.
But they recover it. The pass to Speedy. Tries again. And it's good on the way in. Speedy's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Lets it go from deep, and the shot is good. Now just a 2-point Laker lead.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
No good there. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting. And thanks for joining us again as the fourth quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Philadelphia shooting a respectable 47% from the field in this one. And on the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got DeMarre Carroll out there. Randall out there with Roy Hibbert. Then it's Russell. And it's Stevenson in at the 2 guard.
Did you see the screen that was set for him? I mean, that was how he got to the hoop.
It was the classic screenplay. It won't show up in the box score, but that screen deserves an assist.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, that took the defender right out of the play.
Here's Randall. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. And that's 12 points for Julius Randle.
Loose D here. Critical stretch. I mean, you're better off sending him to the free throw lines than to have him get that good a look.
Anderson passes to Speedy. They set the pick. Here's Justice. And it's off the back rim. No good.
And you know they wanted that one to go down.
They sure did. Would have loved to tie it up right there.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Here's Cole. Shoots from 14. Nice jump shot. Good.
Now is not the time to be giving him that kind of shot.
Speedy. Outside, Russell. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the and one.
And the 76ers making a change here. Okafor's checked in. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
This is how you do it. That's exactly how you do it. Defender pressing up on you, you press right back.
Now, here is Russell. Hangs in midair and converts on the double clutch layup. Stevenson. And the Lakers lead by 4. For Philadelphia, they've gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this stuff.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
Here's Speedy. Off on the layup.
Boy, I tell you what, guys, he's an extremely strong finisher. I'm surprised he wasn't able to power that through the defense.
Here's Stevenson. Can't get it to go. Great D that time from Speedy. Justice the pass to Speedy. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Russell, no luck.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, you know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Dishes to Okafor. Pass to Speedy. Here's Noel. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jahlil Okafor. That's his first foul.
Starting to feel it from deep.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard the Lakers coach as he addressed his team. He gave his guys the green light to keep firing from downtown, telling them, listen, I like the work you're doing out there. Keep finding those gaps on the perimeter. They're giving us open shots.
Thank you, Doris. And just about 3 minutes through the fourth quarter here. Stevenson inside the three-point line. And right on target with the swish. And the Lakers lead by 2.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Yeah, you got that right. I mean, you got it real right. They are lighting it up from beyond the arc this half.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Noel, a screen on Russell. It falls for his 5th field goal tonight. Now shooting 5 for 8.
You know what? That's what you like to see. A perfect pass leading him right into the shot. Didn't even have to break stride.
Stevenson outside. Lets it go with a 3. Stevenson missing again.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now, here is Russell. Floats one. It's hauled in by the 76ers. Okafor's got his 4th rebound in this one. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist.
Justice!
Now it's a 4-point 76ers lead. Clarkson, he's checked in for Russell.
Substitution on the court.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. And the basket by Stevenson. Stevenson's got 4 this quarter.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Out to the right wing. Stolen by Stevenson. And here we go. Here's Clarkson. That's good, and it's Stevenson with the assist. Clarkson's got it all tied up now for Los Angeles.
Are you kidding me? How could this get any better? A brilliant play defensively at the most crucial time.
And you love to see games played this well. It's not just about making shots. It's about making plays, particularly on the defensive end. You know, fought hard from start to finish on that play. Defended the shot and then finished it off with the rebound.
And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
And they haven't been pushed around in the paint at all in this game. They have been the aggressors.
They've consistently drilled the mid-range jumper tonight as well, which has forced the D to come out on them.
We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Puts up the baby hook. Can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Okafor. Here's Stojic. Misses from close range.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Some dishes to Stevenson. And the Lakers with another miss.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Here's Stojic. Buries it.
That was massive.
You know, he's stepping right into the spotlight there.
To the paint. Okafor with the steal. And here we go. Philadelphia running again. Money!
Yeah, clutch basket, even with him being on the short end of the stick, size-wise.
Really. Greg just shows you the toughness and determination this man had. Impressive.
26 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Boy, he quieted the crowd with that big shot. That's a big play.
Ouch, that was a punch in the gut to these fans.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet. Speedy sinks it.
And really, I like the fact that even with the big lead, they never coasted.
To me, that's a sign of a really good team, Greg, because you should always be playing against the game and yourself. I know there's an opponent out there, but when you have a lead, it's all about continuing to execute. Do what you do and stay true to that. And I like that aggressiveness and full speed ahead kind of attack that they have.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Here's Stevenson.
76ers foul.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
2 shots.
And he does get the second one. And that shrinks the margin to just 4.
Listen, they're still right in this thing. Missing that free throw, though, keeps this a 2-possession deficit.
They get a hand on it. Deep 2 from Carroll. Good. And an intentional foul there stops the clock. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 4-point ball game.
You've got to figure those are the free throws that officially put this game out of reach.
So it's the 76ers taking the win in a close game. It was up for grabs right until the final seconds, Clark.
You know what? They showed their character in crunch time, though, doing what had to be done to send these fans home happy.
Thank you for
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. No matter what they threw at him during the second half, it seemed like he had the answer and was able to find all the shots he wanted.
Things haven't been pretty for them lately, but his performance in this win is definitely a step in the right direction. He wanted this one badly. You could tell that right off the bat. He put his game into another gear and was playing angry tonight, fellas.
He was doing some serious battling with the bigs down low. He's not afraid to go hard to the rack wherever he had the chance. He doesn't care about their size. He's going in there, and he's going in there often. I think he caught him off guard with that aggressive behavior.
And that wraps things up, folks. Thanks for joining us. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the rest of the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, everybody.
gotta be better at containing the basketball. Let's set up in some one-on-one full court. You know the drill. Intensity. Intensity! Guys, huddle up. We're gonna run 35 for a while. Let's go! All right, let's wrap it up. Feel free to hang around and take some shots. And don't forget, meet in the field room at noon. fellas, competition time. Beat the pro. Let's go. All right, guys, come on. Get to a basket. Let's shoot some free throws. Okay, that's it for now. Make sure we're iced up and rested. Go ahead, keep shooting if you want.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Greetings, NBA fans. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm your host, Ernie Johnson, and seated beside me, Kenny the Jet Smith and the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the New York Knicks going up against the Philadelphia 76ers. For Philadelphia, they come in off a win in their last outing against Los Angeles. The season series tied at a game apiece. We'll see if they can win the tiebreaker tonight. And before we tip off, I just need to ask Shaq, when you think back to great teammates, what are the qualities that make a great teammate?
Well, you want to play with guys who care as much about the game as you do, a guy who puts the team first, a guy who gets you involved, a guy who has the same dreams and aspirations that you have about the game.
Well, that name sounds like Kobe Bryant to me that you were talking about, but I always look for guys who could push me. I mean,
Welcome to Philadelphia, everyone, as the 76ers get ready to defend home court in the Eastern Conference. Thanks for joining us on this Saturday afternoon. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan to call the game with our analysts Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And so here we go, the 76ers to start it. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. They've got Anthony. Sessions out there with a Afflalo. Then there's Robin Lopez, and it's Porzingis in at the 4 slot.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
And Sessions kicks to Anthony. Pass to Porzingis. Feeds it to Afflalo. And look. Lopez throws it down.
And gobbled up that rebound and went straight into attack mode on the putback.
Oof, he is one of the most determined rebounders, Clark, we have got in the NBA.
Yeah, you're calling it right, Kevin. I mean, he gets so many second chance points because of how hard he works to get to the rebound.
No, that's a close call there on the illegal screen.
But I'd go along with it, Greg. I mean, it didn't look like his feet were set to me.
And Sessions kicks to Afflalo. I'm watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Left side, Anderson. Passes it to Speedy. Justice. He's guarded by Afflalo. Shot from the wing. And that one goes long.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Nice effort anyway to change his shot and get around the defender maybe next time. Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
Now here's Sessions. He averages more than 12 points a game. That's some dependable production. The fast break ends at the rim with a jam.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And, Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Back to Afflalo. The pass to Carmelo. Shot clock at 5. And there's Lopez. That's good on the assist by Anthony. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Carmelo Anthony showing you his passing skill there.
Dishes it to Okafor. Okafor with the screen on Anthony. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call. Here now, the 2K leaderboard, showing us the best passing teams in the NBA over the course of the last month. Second, the Knicks.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Here's Porzingis. 14 points from him the last game against Washington. Here's Afflalo. Off the left rim and out.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Wow, fired that bounce pass in there beautifully.
For the New York Knicks, they come in off the loss to the Wizards in Washington.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
And I thought perhaps they might get an injection of life from somebody off the bench, but that never happened either.
Let's send it out to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Kurt Rambis.
He has a very specific approach laid out. He told me that they're going to concentrate on working the ball into the paint as much as possible today and taking advantage of what he believes is a significant edge for them on the interior. Guys?
Thanks again, Doris. Now Lopez following the three-point attempt by Freak.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Well, we all know that Freak changed sides recently, but it's a challenge he's up to and wanted it. It can be intimidating, you know, Clark, to join a new team, but I think he's okay with it.
Yeah, I think so, too. I mean, he knows there are going to be some rough spots and a bit of a learning curve. But eventually things smooth out, and Freak knows how to fit in with the team, and this roster definitely looks stronger with him on it.
Now here's Anthony. He's coming off a 22-point game against Washington.
And what I enjoyed when watching that game was the way he balanced getting his shot and also incorporating his teammates.
1:49 left here in the opening quarter. Finished off the break.
The defense to start and ignite. That play was terrific, and I love the fact that they attacked early in the shot clock.
And really look for them now to be even more aggressive on the defensive side. Try to come up with a few more steals.
Okay, Philadelphia, let's get out. So New York going with almost an entire new group here. Harry Sanders. One more. Teams deciding to change it up. The 76ers leading by 4. Speedy in a 2-guard. Also Kendall Marshall out there. Nerlens Noel is out there with Anderson. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia. Anthony, no one around. Here's Lopez. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
If you battle for the offensive rebound and come up with it, you're guaranteed a high-quality shot on a follow just like he got there.
Speedy, and he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
And that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
Maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you'd think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Now here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Sessions dishes to Anthony. New York moving the ball around. Lopez sets a screen for Anthony. From the low block, and there are the Knicks with another bucket.
What handles? He broke the D down to the ground with that move.
The 76ers have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. Marshall passes to Speedy. To the inside. Lopez with the steal. And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his second foul of the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yes, sir, fellas. They've had it going on big time.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively.
And the 76ers shooting an impressive 65%, having their way with this defense. That is good. Speedy's got 6.
He has gotten into a great rhythm here in this quarter, playing with just bundles of confidence.
Now here's Sessions. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Anderson with the block. Pass to Speedy. 11 feet away, and he... Wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron. And now we'll get a perspective here on the hustle game, how it's been going for the 76ers.
You know, they've done a great job of getting a hand up on shooters. Actually have gotten a lot of blocks as well, solidifying that defensive effort.
Yeah, the other thing, though, is they have attacked in the open floor. They're definitely getting a lot of easy ones that way.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. After Aaron Aflalo getting his shot to go from deep. Speedy. It's rebounded by Porzingis.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroked it. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Out to the right wing. Now, here's Marshall, covered by Anthony. He used that pick to get in close. He's got 7.
These defenders look overmatched right now, especially inside.
Well, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points from close range, so I'd have to agree with you, partner.
Goes up.
Hey, guys, that's a big swing right there. I mean, taking the steal and then turning it into 2 easy points on the dunk.
No telling how important that sequence could turn out to be.
And, guys, in a game this snug, moments like that are the ones we usually look back on at the end as a difference maker.
And that was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. The 76ers leading by 3. Here's Speedy. 10 points for him. The 76ers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And he knocks down the first one. And a new group in for the Knicks.
At the line for 2.
Both free throws good from Speedy.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's Anthony. He's got 9. For 3. And again, New York with the triple.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. 76ers lead by 2. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
You know, Carmelo, after this first half of play, what do you believe the team needs to focus on from here on out?
Well, just communication and trusting one another. When somebody get beat, the next guy got his back, and we're just trying to get up and down, get going somewhere, somehow. For the most part, we did pretty good. A couple of adjustments on the defensive end. Make some shots, and we'll be fine.
Melo, thanks for the time. Guys, over to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime. Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half.
That's a nice quarter of basketball for Speedy. 12 points and 2 steals as well. I tell you what, he's made his mark on this game in so many ways, guys.
And he would have stood out just on the strength of the defense. But how about offensively? He's been clicking there as well.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Kurt Rambis. Aflalo is out there with Ramon Sessions. Then there's Robin Lopez. Then it's Anthony. And it's Porzingis in at the 4. And Doris Burke has a report for us from the sideline.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Lakers put on a show. He ended with 25 points, and that was just part of the story. He came away with a double-double for troubles in that one. This game of his was just a standout, all-around display of basketball. Coaches love to see that, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks so much for the report. You had to just marvel, guys, at what he was able to do that night, didn't you?
You know what? It was the game of basketball being played at its highest level. No question who their MVP was in that win.
No question whatsoever, Greg. I mean, that's a performance he and his fans will remember for a long, long time.
Taken away by Anthony. They swipe it. Speedy, the pass to Justice. Got a piece of it. Noel against Anthony. And Sessions kicks to Anthony. No good with the elbow jumper.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only one for the first 5.
Anderson passes to Speedy. Wide open shot is on the money. Speedy's got 16 points.
Feeling it. No doubt about it. He's definitely feeling it right now. Shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Porzingis can't hit.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
And Anderson gets it to go.
Boy, they are passing the ball very crisply right now.
They really are, and their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've had a number of empty ones, a long time without a basket.
They got to find something, you're right. And let's get this update now from Doris. Knicks trail by 6.
That's a walk.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. 14 points for Carmelo Anthony. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's 1:54 left in the 3rd quarter. Okafor, the pass to Speedy. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Smith following the basket by Freak. Right side Green from 12 feet out. No good. And the 76ers go the other way with it. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
And we've talked about how in the NBA you've got to earn your points the hard way, and that really wasn't the case in that game for them.
No, there was no hard way about it. I mean, they got their points easily on dunks and layups against a defense that really didn't offer much of a fight.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Knicks trail by 8. Grab dishes to Smith. Anthony left side. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
I'll tell you what, the way he's been going this quarter, guys, they're going to need somebody else to pick up the slack.
Here's Speedy, covered by Smith. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
A chance here to go 2 for 1.
Boy, they've got to ramp up the speed and make it happen in a hurry.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
Now here's Okafor. 8 points for him.
They'll probably let the clock wind down here.
Right on. I mean, no need to give the ball back before the end of the quarter in this situation.
Now here is Smith. Defense is right there. Another steal. Here's Speedy. No good on the buzzer beater. And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first 3 quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. Philadelphia ahead. They're up by 5. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next, Doc. And thanks for joining us again as the 4th quarter of play is set to get rolling. It's been a close battle to this point. Philadelphia leading by 5. Speedy in at point guard. Nerlens Noel is out there with Okafor. And there's Anderson. And it's Justice in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
Both shots good from the stripe.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
He has such a nice touch for a big man.
Yeah, and they've got to figure out a way to get a bigger body on him, because if they don't match up his size, then he's going to continue to work him over the rest of the game.
That's to Porzingis. Lays it up and banks it in.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
Here's Speedy. It's stolen by Sessions. Oh, and here comes Sessions all alone. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Great D. He picked it off and took it all the way for the solo finish.
And it's tied up with that one. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
Excellent display of team play.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me, because right now that offense, it's a smooth operation.
Sade, I like that.
And both free throws good for Anderson.
Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Anderson. He has 8 points, and what a game he's had passing the ball, too.
I love the fact that he plays for his teammates, really spreading the ball around, getting everyone involved.
Now here's Sessions. He's guarded closely. Grab the pass to Porzingis. From 11 feet away. Breaks a big high bounce and goes in. Porzingis has got the game tied up here for the Knicks.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
All about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks their coach drew up.
At the line for your 76ers.
That's good from Noel.
2 shots.
No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2.
Yeah, that's a big miss right there. Now only a 1-point lead.
Well, that's certainly not who I expected to corral that rebound.
Philadelphia shooting a superb 63% from the field. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the 76ers lead by 3. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the 4th.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Sixers dancers.
Let's find out what Doris Burke has for us.
Hey guys, well, Kurt Rambis had some advice for the team in that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch. Things will go our way. Kevin?
Nice shot by Porzingis.
That coverage is just too weak. I mean, heading down the stretch, that sort of defensive lapse can cost you a game.
Here's Speedy. It's hauled in by Porzingis.
Well, I tell you what, that's too good a look to pass up there. Even though it didn't go, that's one you got to take.
Sessions with it. Now guarded by Speedy. And the foul called on Freak. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
That foul gives him 4, so he's got to settle down a bit.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. And Afflalo kicks to Crabbe. Lopez a screen. Shot clock at 6. Here's Porzingis. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Porzingis has got 10 points here in the second half.
You know, he was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when a team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Here's Sessions. Here's Lopez. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Lopez has got the lead up to 1 now for the Knicks. Kicks it to Okafor. Anderson outside. 76ers moving the ball around. Lopez with the steal. And now Afflalo pushing it up. No one back to stop him. That's good. And now a 3-point Knicks lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for New York.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that.